Noni Madueke has reached an agreement with Arsenal over personal terms. Madueke is ready to join Mikel Arteta's project at Arsenal. Then there are the two clubs discussing. Now Arsenal and Chelsea ready to open talks. There is still no official bid as of today, but in the next days this story for Madueke can develop for sure. Chelsea are aware of Arsenal in agreement with the player, and now depends on the two clubs to proceed in the negotiations for the winger to leave Chelsea and stay in London, joining
Chelsea signed Madueke from PSV Eindhoven in January 2023 for £29 million. He has since made 91 appearances, scoring 11 goals and providing 5 assists. Madueke played 33 times as a right winger last season and only 7 on the left. Chelsea's head coach Enzo Maresca has made it clear players who are unhappy are free to leave. Arsenal have reportedly monitored Madueke's development for some time, though there's been no direct contact between the clubs yet. With Chelsea adding attackers like Liam Delap, João Pedro, and Jamie Gittins, there's growing competition in their front line, potentially opening the door for Madueke's exit. The reaction to Madueke isn't just about his footballing ability, it's about narrative, context, and fan psychology. First, let's be honest, Arsenal fans have a complicated history tells us it can work. Second, Madueke's inconsistency at Chelsea makes it hard for fans to fully buy in. He's shown flashes of brilliance, but he's also drifted through games, missed key chances, and attracted criticism for his work rate in training. So it's understandable why some fans are skeptical. But should we write him off? Let's dive into the football. Let's get this clear, Madueke is not a marquee signing. He wouldn't be brought in to displace Saka or headline the summer window. He would be a squad player. A right-wing backup. Someone who could give Saka genuine rest and rotation, a problem Arsenal have struggled to solve. Right now, if Saka doesn't play, who starts? Reiss Nelson? Fabio Vieira? Neither have consistently delivered in that role. Madueke would provide a much-needed upgrade. He's young, 23 years old, homegrown, and offers a completely different attacking profile compared to Saka. Where Saka is balanced, capable of playmaking, scoring, and controlling the tempo, Madueke is far more direct. He thrives on carrying the ball from deep, attacking defenders, and creating space with explosive dribbling. If Arsenal want to diversify their attack and prepare for the grueling schedule of the Premier League, Champions League, and domestic cups, adding a profile like Madueke's could be smart. Madueke's game is actually quite specialized. He's not a multifunctional winger. He's not going to drop into midfield and dictate play. He's a pure attacker. White mark his strengths. Ball carrying. Madueke averages 6.88 carries per 90. That's extremely high for a winger and shows how often he drives the ball upfield himself. Dribbling. His stop-start style makes him dangerous. He's not a pace merchant who just knocks the ball past his man, he loves to engage defenders, beat them with skill, and explode into space. Directness. Madueke is aggressive. He takes 3.5 shots per 90, which is unusually high for a winger. He's always looking to get his shots off, often from the edge of the box or just inside. Pace. Arsenal need more players who can stretch defenses and threaten in behind. While Madueke isn't an elite runner like Vinicius Jr., he's quick enough to force defenders to backpedal. One-on-one threat. Arsenal sometimes lack variety in their wide play. When Saka or Martinelli get isolated, they often recycle the ball. Madueke will try to beat his man. He's not afraid to take risks. Crossmark his weaknesses. Decision-making. Madueke's final ball can be erratic. His crossing selection is sometimes poor, and his shot choices aren't always optimal. He occasionally snatches at chances when composure is needed. Build-up play. He rarely contributes to Arsenal-style deep build-up. His touches in the midfield and defensive thirds are extremely low, around 13 touches per 90 in those areas, which raises questions about how involved he would be in Arteta's positional play. Defensive focus. He's willing to track back, but he sometimes switches off defensively. In Arteta's system, focus and discipline are non-negotiable, especially for wingers who need to double up and press intelligently. Training attitude. This is probably the biggest red flag. Multiple Chelsea managers have reportedly questioned Madueke's training standards. Arteta demands intensity and total buy-in from his players. Would Madueke match those expectations? Fans have naturally compared Madueke to other targets like Johan Bakayoko and Bradley Barcola. Bakayoko is an elite dribbler who may offer more tactical flexibility and better ball retention. Barcola has shown more patience in possession and better crossing selection. But here's the thing. Madueke is Premier League proven. He's adapted to the league's physicality, its pace, its tactical demands. He's also homegrown, which is crucial for squad registration, especially with Arsenal looking to balance European and domestic commitments. Yes, Madueke isn't as refined as Bakayoko, but his ceiling is still high. At just 23, he's only scratching the surface. The reported £50 million asking price feels excessive. Chelsea paid around £29 million for him and would probably accept £30 to £35 million if the player pushes for a move. At £50 million, Arsenal should walk away. But if they can get him for around £30 million, this becomes a sensible squad-building move. Think about it. Homegrown white heavy checkmark. Premier League ready white heavy checkmark. Provides dribbling, pace, and depth white heavy checkmark. Still young, still coachable white heavy checkmark. As a rotational winger, that's good value. It's important to remember that Madueke isn't being considered as Arsenal's marquee signing. His arrival would free Saka from overplaying, able to counter quickly when the game demands it. And with Chelsea aggressively revamping their forward line, Madueke's chances at Stamford Bridge might become even more limited. For Arsenal, this could be a smart opportunity to buy low. Madueke isn't perfect. He's raw, sometimes frustrating, and not the safest passer. But he has the one thing you can't teach, fearlessness in attacking one-on-one. Arsenal fans have a right to be cautious. The price needs to be right. The attitude needs to match the manager's standards. And Arsenal can, and probably will, explore better options first. But if Madueke comes in for around £30 million as a squad option, it's not the worst idea. Sometimes, you don't need a perfect player, you just need a player who offers something different. And Madueke does exactly that. But I want to hear from you, is Noni Madueke the right player for Arsenal? Would you take him as a backup to Saka?